Hey everyone, Finn here from Cold War Collectors. My channel is ComblackFeezy58 as you may know. And today I'm making a video on some of the Albanian items I've acquired recently and over the past couple years. I am sorry about the lighting, but there's not really much I can do for that. Hopefully you can see it a decent amount, and I'll shift them around under the light so that you can see them a little better. But so Albania was a socialist or Maoist communist country from the late 40s all the way up until the 90s, I believe. And they copied the Chinese in a lot of the stuff they made. For example, these chest rigs are based off of the Chinese variants that you may have seen in my videos before. I will probably do a comparison video on my main channel for that. But anyways, let's get right into it. So, I've filled this backpack, which is Albanian, with a pillow just to keep its shape so you can see what it looks like when it's full. And I think it might be based off of a Chinese backpack that's similar. And you can see the plastic toggles like on all the items from Albania that are backpacks and chest rigs. And I will be getting some other Albanian items in the future, and I will make a new video when I get those. But I just figured I'd go ahead. Our channel's kind of hasn't had a video up in like a week or so, so figured I'd post it. But it's adjustable. Right through here, there's actually straps that are on the inside of the backpack right now, but you just reach in and pull them out, and you can, with this strap and the two on the sides, you can strap a bedroll, I believe. It closes through this buckle system, and these pockets, which are all sort of connected on the inside, just close with the toggle and loop. On the other side, we can see pretty durable straps, actually, pretty nice. But the bag does not smell well. It smells very much like pollen or moisture or something gross. But you can see the closure strap, which I believe just goes across the chest and loops somehow to close. I haven't quite figured that out. Sorry for any of the background noise. Might be able to edit some of that out. But it's decent stitching. Albanian stuff is not nearly as good quality as its Chinese counterpart, but it's still decent quality for a poor country. Which Albania wasn't like dirt poor, but they weren't rich. So moving on from the backpack. And the backpack is from 1988, by the way, and was made in Tirana, Albania. So this item is the Albanian AK chest rig. None of these were imported, unlike the SKS rigs up there, to the US, because we never imported Albanian AKs, but we did import Albanian SKSs. So, similar to the Chinese, but a little thinner, are the straps. And this one, I believe, might be post-communist, early 90s, but it is also possible that this is from the communist period. I don't have all the information about these, but I'm fairly certain that the ones with a tag right here are communist era. This one does not have one. As you can see, it's been repaired and field modified slightly. There have been holes put into the tops of the pockets for the grenade. RGD5 and F1 grenades have a little sort of stick part that the spoon is the spoon of the grenade is off. So this is just so that it fits in the pouches better. And I filled these with just normal AK mags so that they you can see the shape. Green on here, darker green than the fabric. There's no piping on the pockets unlike the Chinese one, but the adjustment system is decent. You can see metal hooks on the back, which are actually pretty clean. This one may have been used in Kosovo or one of the similar Balkans conflicts, which I believe it was. It was probably used by the Kosovo Liberation Army or it could have been used by Albanian forces. Albanian forces still absolutely use these chest rigs. You could use this for communist impression as well because they look identical other than different colors a little bit and different tags on the back. It's pretty much impossible to date this exactly though because there aren't manufacturing stamps. You can see the buckles. So yeah, you just slide this to adjust it. It's a decent adjusting system. And this is a pretty good chest rig actually. But if I had to pick between this and the Chinese, I'd definitely go with the Chinese if I was going into like a combat situation. So here we have the first SKS bandolier, chest rig, which you will see has dark black toggles, not unlike the backpack. But the backpacks are a little more worn out. These are more new. The two SKS chest rigs I have were imported to the US with Albanian July 10th SKS rifles in the 90s. I'm not sure. But these were used communist era as well. And I have a few pictures of Albanian soldiers using Albanian SKSs in these pouches. And like the chest rig, but a little bit different, is the adjustment system. Whereas on the chest rig, the static part of the adjustment system, on the AK variant, the static part of the adjustment system is here, and the moving part is right here. And on the chest rig, the outer ones are the moving part, and the inner ones are the static ones that are just sewn to the back. And yeah, so it's reversed on the SKS chest rig from the AK chest rig, which I think they came out with the SKS one first. They copied some Chinese ones. They had some Chinese ones imported, but it's pretty similar in construction to the AK one. It's just different coloration. The material's a little different, but the weave is about the same. And this one only has a little bit of damage, just one little tear on the pocket, and the same adjustment system for the back. So then, finally, we have the other SKS variant. It's just a different colored toggle. All the same information imported to the US with July 10th SKSs. They have a few markings on the back. You might not be able to see this, but there's a triangle. Yeah, you can see it. There's a triangle right there, which I believe is a manufacturing stamp. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, if you have any other questions about Albanian stuff, they used Chinese canteens and a lot of other Chinese items, Chinese Type 56 rifles, but they also made their own Shkiptar rifles, which were copies of the 56. And, you know, if you have any information specifically about the backpack, which I know nothing about, pretty much, other than that it was used during the communist era, feel free to leave info in the comments, and if you have any questions for me or another member of the Cold War Collectors channel, feel free to ask any questions in the bottom of the video, and I guess just make sure to like and subscribe to Cold War Collectors, and subscribe to my main channel, VZ58.